Hi, I am Ur from Huawei Developers and welcome to the Huawei tutorial series. Today I am going to talk about Huawei Map Basics. Before you start developing an app with Mapkit, you need to set some configurations in App Gallery Connect. First, you must register as a Huawei developer and complete the identity verification on Huawei Developers. Then, to use Huawei services on your app, you need to create a project. After creating a project in App Gallery Connect, add an app to your project. Generate a sign-in certificate fingerprint locally based on the sign-in certificate and configure it. Finally, you can enable Mapkit service in App Gallery Connect. For the first 4 steps, you can get more detailed information on the previously mentioned topics. Now, let's get into the details of the enable Mapkit service. First, sign in to App Gallery Connect and click My Projects. Then, click your project card and select the app for which you want to enable service from the app drop-down list on the top. Finally, click the Manage APIs tab and toggle on the switch for the Mapkit service to be enabled. After enabling Mapkit service, add the AG Connect service JSON file to your app. The next step is adding Mapkit dependency in the Dependencies block. You can find the latest version on the Huawei Developer official website. First, open the build.gradle file in the app directory. Add build dependency in the Dependencies block. To call the capabilities of Mapkit, you must apply for some permissions like the internet, network status, common data, and VLAN status for your app in the Android manifest.xml file. In Android 6.0 and later, you also need to apply for these permissions dynamically. Open the Android manifest file and declare the necessary permissions. In the Map SDK 5.0.0.300 or later for Android, you must set an API key before initializing the map. You can set an API key in 2 ways. The first one is the setting API key in the entry class of your project. And the second one is the setting API key in the onCreate method before calling setContentView. You can find your API key in the agconnectservices.json file. Let's set the API key in the entry class of your project. Create a class and extend it from the application class. Override the onCreate method. Set the API key. Also, don't forget to add the application class name in the manifest file. You can add map to your application using Map Fragment or Map Weave. Let's get started with support Map Fragment. First, add a fragment object in the layout file and set map attributes in the file. To use a map in your app, implement the onMapReady callback API interface. Find our fragment object and call the getMapAssigned method. Reach your map object with the onMapReady method. If you want to use Map Weave instead of support Map Fragment, add a Map Weave in the layout file and set the map attributes in the file. Implements the onMapReady callback interface. Find our Map Weave object and call the getMapAssigned method. Reach your map object with the onMapReady method. Also, override the onStart, onResume, onPause, onStop, onDestroy, onSaveInstanceState, and onLoadMemory methods of the MapWeave class in corresponding methods of activity fragment. These methods prevents the created map from memory leaks. Currently, Huawei Map supports 2 types of maps, Map Type None and Map Type Normal. Map Type None is the empty map without any data. To set an empty map, call the setMapType method of the Huawei Map object. And the other one is Map Type Normal. Map Type Normal is the standard map which shows roads, artificial structures, and natural features such as rivers. To set a standard map, call the setMapType method of the Huawei Map object. So you can set your map type by calling the setMapType method. The myLocation function allows user to get their current locations when using your app. Before using this function, ensure that your app has been granted location permission. To add permission locations, declare access course location and access file location in the Android manifest.xml file. In Android 6.0 and later, you need to apply for these permissions dynamically. To enable myLocation function, call the setMyLocationEnabled method of the Huawei Map object. It will enable myLocation function for the myLocation layer and myLocation icon. Once this function has been enabled, the myLocation icon will be displayed in the lower right corner of the map by default, and the user's current location will be displayed as a blue dot. When a user taps this icon, the user's current location will be displayed in the center of the screen. The Huawei Mobile Services Core Map SDK defines a group of map attributes in the layout file for support Map Fragment and Map View. You can directly use these attributes in the layout file to set initial map attributes. But before using these attributes, ensure that you have declared the map namespace. After declaring the namespace, you can add the attributes you want as the initial attributes of a map. You can also set initial attributes for a map in the code file and update these attributes for changing the camera status. For example, change the camera position, disable zoom controls, enable compass. You can use the Huawei map.setPadding method to set the padding between the map camera area bounds and map controls. Input parameters of the method are left, top, right, and bottom. To change the camera's position, create different types of camera update objects using the camera update factory class and use these objects to move the camera. You can increase or decrease the camera zoom level by 1 with zoom in and zoom out methods. Also, you can set the camera zoom level to a specified value using zoom to and zoom by methods. You can move the camera to the specified center point and increase or decrease the camera zoom level. Or you can set the latitude and longitude of the camera and retain other attribute settings. You can set the visible region and padding. Also, you can set the center point and zoom level of the camera. You can scroll the camera by a specified number of pixels and specify the camera position. If you want to change the camera position, you can do it in animation mode or non-animation mode. For animation mode, you can use the animate camera method. For non-animation mode, you can use the move camera method. Also, you can set the preferred minimum and maximum camera zoom levels. Thank you for watching. For more detailed information, you can visit developer.huawei.com.